What's up everyone, Brad Borne here, and it's been forever since I've done a video, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. Here's the sneak peek, and lately I've been adding a lot of new things to it. I'm going to be pretty much showing off content until World 3 comes out. I'm working on it now, it's still taking a bit of time, and I just want to give you guys something to, play around with and sort of see what's going on behind the scenes. We're doing the console game, and we had a lot of artists helping out, so a lot of the content, that is going to be in World 3 also still needs to be made. And, there's stuff that's going to be different, stuff that's going to be the same. And, I think I've explained it on my site a bit, but overall it's going to be a much smaller game. It's not going to have the multiplayer like the console. It's a pretty console-specific feature. And, mostly it's still going to be very much, my game, something I'm making by myself. And, so what's new in the sneak peek I want everybody to check out is a behind the curtain door. And here I'm just putting new content, stuff that I've been working on that I wanted to show off, or things that, I kind of want to hear from you guys about. I kind of want to get everyone involved in the actual making of World 3, because, hopefully it's going to be a really huge release. And, I kind of want everybody to be a part of that. So here we go, and you can see the different doors I've added. Man, I haven't done a video in so long, so there's a few more things in here. I'll just go through the newest one here. So for instance, over here, something I've been experimenting with the snail shells, different ways, I guess different other little gameplay mechanics to kind of go with the hitting the snail shell around. And this is kind of what I was thinking of for a smaller bonus level or something like that. Kind of like hit all the bats or collect all the whatevers. Or even things like this with the little pinball bumpers in a golf level. And let's see, Fancy Man can hit Borne. And you can just sort of bounce around, there's two springs and all that. And it's something I've always kind of wanted to do with the engine, but usually just wasn't stable enough. And honestly, I've just always been a huge fan of pinball. And that's kind of where it came from. Not trying to make the game more like Sonic, but I've always loved pinball, and you're seeing less and less pinball machines in arcades around. So I guess sort of my little tribute to chaotic bouncing about. And something like this is something I can show off to everybody, let them play. And so go check out the sneak peek on fancypantsadventures.com. And you can play this now, you can check it out, tell me if you think this is fun, and something that you'd like to see more of in World 3, or, if it's not fancy pants enough, or what, but, something I can get, kind of involve everybody with. So you can see there's definitely new platforms, too. And there's a few other type of platforms. You can see the very skinny platforms actually acting like walls up there. Just a lot of updates to the code to get it to do crazy things. Let's go over here. The other thing that I think is a lot of fun, and I've always wanted to involve people with Flash development. I think it's a kind of much more open development, where I can make pretty much anything and upload it and see what people think about it. Something like the combat, I kind of wanted to tweak the the combat in the Flash game some more. So here you have on my site, and this is a reason you should always check out my site from time to time. Had everyone on my site send over different baddies. So when I'm sitting around testing combat out and having to just beat stuff up for a long time, I try to make it a bit more fun and have just random things flying around. So this isn't stuff that I'm going to be adding to the game itself, but it definitely makes debugging the game a lot more fun. And I don't know, maybe something else like this can show up in the future, so everyone can help me out. Headbutts. Yeah. You're not from my video game? Get out of here. Let's see, so also I've been saying I was going to add something new every 10,000 likes on, likes on Facebook and follows on Twitter. So add those together. Every time we hit another 10,000, I'm going to add something new to the engine. So last time, what did we add? Added the pencil, added, well, the behind the curtain. So the next one, I'm thinking something up. So, definitely get on Facebook, get on Twitter. We're, Fates Pants Adventures on Facebook and Run Fast, Run Fancy on Twitter. And help boost those numbers, and I'll add something new that'll be, a little different from the behind the curtain. It won't just be another thing here. And, you can try out new content and help me test out, test out things. And so what else am I doing? I'm actually going through and, all the levels that we made for the console game. I said I've been prototyping them in Flash, so I do like an outline in Flash, run around, make sure they work. And Over the Top helped with a lot of later art. Ah, that's a weird door. Okay. And so now that I'm, doing Flash World 3, I'm actually going back and, I have to make a lot of this content over. And, if you're looking at the old World 3 report videos, I think the current level that I'm working on is the forest. And let me see if I can pull up an older version of this, because if you've been following us, you've seen how the forest used to look. And, where is it? Yeah, this should work. Come here. Pardon my video editing, or lack thereof. Here we go. So, that's even older. Actually, it was darker before that, but, well, this looks more like the console game. So, let me find the other one. Hold on. Here we go. This was the last working version of the forest in Flash with frogs and all that. And for the console game, we had a different focus. We really wanted to make a really good multiplayer game. And for something like that, we couldn't have the darker background since the screen was going to pan out and the characters were going to be a lot harder to see. So a lot of our design decisions were with the multiplayer and the high scores and replayability. Focusing on that. So for the Flash game, some things you're going to see to be a little different. With one player, I can control the camera a lot more. I can cheat a bit more with what's going on, off screen. And but I really, really loved a lot of the work. I mean, really all the work that Over the Top did. And so for World 3, I'm trying to come up with a style that's still very sketchy. But then kind of more detailed like the console game, so it's still going to look more like my art. But let me go ahead and pull up the newest version of the forest. And, let me know if you think how it looks, if you think that I'm on the right path. I can see how much of it's done so far. Go ahead and pull this up here. A few different clips in places. But it's a little bit lighter, a little more green, and then a lot more... what are you doing, frog? Get out of here. A lot more detail, and I really like that about, when we had a handful of artists working with us. We could definitely make a lot cooler looking backgrounds, and it's something that I want to try to do myself. It's definitely not going to be, just me, so not going to be nearly as much time available. But, if you play the game on console, it looks like... And if you've seen the reports, you know what the Flash game used to look like. So this is what I'm going for, somewhere in between. And I think it looks pretty cool. You can let me know what you think. And here we go. It's got all drawn, all those lines. But it's something I want to start. I think that's actually supposed to be a crab. You need to be fixed. But that's something I want to start posting on my site more. As I'm doing this art, I can take screenshots, and I did this for the forest already. And just try to keep everyone updated, because I know everyone wants to know when World 3 is coming out, and that's super flattering. I love hearing that, and sadly, not soon enough is my answer. But I'm still working on it, and I want to keep everybody updated. I'll start posting progress, and like I said, I'll update the sneak peek with bigger chunks of content. And a surprise at 40,000, which is awesome. And you know, subscribe to the videos. I'm gonna try to start making these videos again, but like I said, I'm just trying to do a lot of work on World 3. I know everybody wants it to come out, so I'm spending a lot of time trying to get it out. And that's it. I'm gonna start posting more progress on the site itself on bornegames.com, and I'm gonna try to make a page that actually has kind of my progress for each level. And you know, hopefully as we go along, you can start seeing kind of what the differences between, you know, FPA for console and what World 3 and World 3 are going to be. And as always, you know, I love hearing from everybody. So I kind of want to hear, you know, if there's anything you're curious about or you want to see, you know, let me know. And you know, stay tuned for more videos. Hopefully it starts getting start posting these again. You know, I'm to the point where I'm finally, you know, the engine's working a lot better, and I got everything into the sneak peek that I wanted. And I think I'm at the point where I'm just making content now, so I should have a lot more stuff to post. And so it should be a lot more interesting now. And yeah, this is the beginning of the level. So you can see, you know, remember what the console game looks like. And if you keep going, you see there's no backgrounds here, so that's all stuff that I have to make, and that's really what's taking so long. You know, I have to make all this content myself. So really, it's like, I mean, you're really getting, oh, keyboard batteries. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so if I stop controlling him, you'll know why. Oh, what was I saying? Huh. Thanks, computer. Oh yeah, so it's really like we're making two different games. You know, a lot of work went into getting the game out on console, and that is why World 3 is not out yet, because there was a lot more people working on that. Whereas World 3 is really going to be a lot more like World 2, and you know, not so much like World 1. So it's going to be a lot bigger. It's probably going to be bigger than World 2 still. And running on water, yeah. And all right, I have to show this off because everybody's been asking about it. When you're upside down, oh, he flips. So little things like that, you know. I put that in the sneak peek too. We're showing that off. What are you doing? Oh, there goes the keyboard. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up since Fancy Pants Man is stuck there in limbo. But yeah, you know, subscribe to the YouTube videos. You know, check our Facebook, Fancy Pants Adventures, and on Twitter, Run Fast Run Fancy. My site, bornegames.com. And Dr. Nero CF is my YouTube account. Hopefully we'll start getting a lot more videos in. And as always, love hearing from everybody. And oh, something that I guess is really big. Well, yeah, it's really big. Helps me debug things in the sneak peek. There's actually a replay system. So, you know, after running around doing things, if something goes wrong or you do something really awesome or anything you want to give me feedback on, or I mean, just show off. You know, for other people, you can pause the game, hit space, and there's a little replay tab, and it's recording your keyboard presses. That's super interesting. Look at that hair. but the game's now recording your keyboard presses, and if you hit you know, you hit replay, and then you'll get a text, and if you email that to me or anybody, or just hit load, you know, it'll play back what you just did. So if anything goes wrong, send that to me. You know, it really helps, because then I can just keep playing that back until I fixed it. Still a bit of bugs there. We're trying to do a lot of things, you know, that are a bit difficult to pull off without the engine freaking out from time to time. So it's a very ambitious project for, you know, especially for a Flash game. And you know, I really want you guys to help me make it the biggest Flash release, you know, in recent history. One of the biggest Flash releases ever. And I really want to get you all involved with development, and that's what this video is about. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I have nothing else to show. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.